Good morning. This is the second panel today. Now, I'm Lucas Schiffler, live in this great city, Baltimore City, Baltimore. And my panelists here are going to introduce themselves.
My name is Shamaya, and my voice impacts people because I know how I feel to I'm doing the jails and all that, so I know how I feel to have like a loved one go to jail for a long period of time without you seeing them. So I would like to talk about that.
My name is Deshaun Ransom. I'm from Baltimore. My voice matters because there's more than 2 million people in prison, and I want to do something to get at least the people that didn't leave out of prison and better programs.
My name is Sean, and my voice matters because the issue that I did was in jail, and it impacted me because I couldn't get to it.
Hi, my name is David Ford, and my voice is important because it me speaking on the topic is bringing more attention to the topic. To my topic.
Hello, my name is Keishawn McClary. Student voices are important because we are the future and we know what's better for our community.
For the past month, these students have been working on a project, and the project is how you feel about mass incarceration, basically. So if my panelists would explain the project and what your solution is.
Do you want to ask some of the questions?
Oh,
first?
wait, questions. Oh, okay, Shauna. All right, to Shauna. One problem with mass incarceration is the effect that it has on families of people who go to jail. Can you explain how someone going to jail impacts families and communities?
So, it's 74 million children that exist in the United States that have parents in prison, and black children is half times more than the white children. So I relate to this because my father, he was locked up for all my life basically, and when he came out, he kept going back in back to back. So the way I was feeling unloved, because he was never there for me. So I basically chose that because I could relate to all the kids that don't have nobody, no father or no mother to talk to them because they're in prison.
Oh, shoot.
Alright. I want to piggyback onto Shauna. When I was little in elementary school, my brother had went to jail, and he just got out when I was in 10th grade. So it was always wanted that big brother love. I never had a big brother. It was just me and my sister growing up. So I never I just thought he went to jail because he didn't want to be around us anymore. So once he came out, he tried to do better, and he is doing better. So I kind of feel how it is that big brother in life.
Sean, there's a lot of talk about racial profiling by the police. As a young adult, can you speak to what this looks like in our city?
Racial profiling in this city is it's really crazy because if you're a black African man, you will get stopped for anything. If you have a hood on, the police in the city always assuming something. They don't know what's going on. That's what I think. And they need to make sure they know what's going on instead of just arresting black folks for no reason.
David, there's a lot of talk about racial profiling by the police. As a young adult, can you speak to what this looks like in our city?
So I'm gonna piggyback on what Sean was saying. In my city, Baltimore, Maryland, racial profiling is somewhat of a big problem because the majority of the city is African American, and most of the cops, well, I don't want to say all of them, but some of the cops in our city have biases or they play favoritism towards their own skin color. So, they play favoritism towards their own skin color, and that's it. I forgot. I ain't write it down.
Okay, Sean, what was your question?
Before.
Okay, Sean. As a student, what is the school to prison pipeline, and what are things that schools to do to prevent the school to prison pipeline?
The school to prison pipeline is when the student comes out of school, he goes straight to prison. It affects me because my brother, he used to always get detention, and after that, when he got out of high school, he just dropped out and he started selling drugs. And he tried to put me in it, and I was like, no. And then he tried to put me in it. Then my mother found out, she got mad at me. And then after that, he got arrested a couple times, and he never been around me since then. The way I can solve it is not giving kids like detention for stupid reasons, and having a program for they can have a good role model in their life.
You want me to explain what mass incarceration is?
If you want to.
You guys want to explain what mass incarceration is?
Yeah, mass incarceration is when I don't know.
Well, mass incarceration is when a bunch of people, like, out of the blue just get put in jail for about almost no reason. Like, last year with the riots, they arrested anyone they saw on the street, or not last year, 2 years ago, Baltimore riots. They arrested anyone they saw on the streets just because. That's basically a mass incarceration. It's arresting a lot of people. Methodology for the project, I'm asking.
So what was your project and what did you do your project on and what was your
So what was the project and what did you, like, do the project on?
I did mine on jails because I can relate to it and I can get more details and information about it because I asked my brother, my uncle, my mother, my father about it. So that's why I because it's easy choice to do.
I did mass incarceration. The reason I did that is because I have a lot of family members that dropped out of high school and went straight to jail. Have been in and out of jail ever since. And I don't want to be one of those people that just keep going back in jail. In and out of jail.
I did drug abuse because that's basically what my father kept going to jail for, basically for drug abuse. And I just say they should just legalize marijuana because that's all he was smoking. So why not?
Racial. To my problem. Racial profiling, and then the solution I had for it was at first, like for the essay, the project thing we wrote. We typed out. At first, I had put that they should make it against the law, but then like when I started thinking about it, that I realized that would put more people in jail if you think about it, because then I don't know, it kind of would put more people in jail, but it wasn't at the same time. So I just decided to make it say like they should fine them or something, like fine them $1,000 or something, so that they wouldn't think about doing it again.
My problem was racially profiling in businesses, and my solution was training people not to just judge people by the skin of the color when they go into stores and places like that.
Alright, we're opening up for questions, so if the audience has any questions, you can ask them. No questions?
So you were talking about racial profiling. So, do you have a solution for it? Or like an idea?
Not,
This year's mass incarceration?
yeah, mass
College
incarceration.
K-Sean.
Oh, K-Sean was the.
Oh, what I'm talking about. I know I wasn't
Oh, it was the-
Anyone can answer it. Like, does anyone, it doesn't even have to be your project. What do you think would stop people from judging people by the color of their skin?
It should be like,
I don't think it's the color of the skin. I think it's the way that they dress. Probably would make the bullies think something going on. Cause some Caucasian people be having their pants all the way up, and most black boys be taking their pants, having big jackets on, having their hood on and stuff. So you never know why the police might think like, oh, he radical still something because of the way he dressed or because he black or something So I think it should be the dress type that they change.
I think, like, they should, like, see, like, can't really explain it, but, like, racist people should see, like, all black people is not a criminal, or, like, they don't always go to jail. Some of them are really smart and have great futures for their life, so.
Any more questions?
Did any of you guys, I think Deshaun, you did this. Did you go to the Outward Bound thing with the police officers? Shemaya, you did, Deshaun? How do you think that might have impacted the police officers who maybe with racial profiling or profiling based on age? So like, you know, thinking kids are just,
All kids, they probably like had a different mindset like after the program because they noticed that a lot of children are really active and like doing stuff like having fun. Everyone don't want to steal or do bad things in their life. So,
any other questions? All right, you guys, good job.